Hello students, I am Chintak Patel, your biology teacher. Okay, I hope you all are fine at your home. Okay, previously I have sent you notes of the chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life, the cell. Okay, right now I am explaining your chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life. So, what is cell? The cell, it's a simple basic unit of life. Okay, each and every living organisms are made up of cell. Okay, previously you have learned about the cell in standard 8. Okay, so cell means the simple basic unit of life. Okay, first of all, see the discovery of cell. Who discovered the cell? Who observed the cell first? Okay, the cell was first discovered by Robert Hooke. Okay, Robert Hooke, it's a scientist. Robert Hooke. Okay, Robert Hooke, it's a scientist who observed the cell by self-designed microscope. He made his own microscope and observed the dead cells. Okay, and dead cells, and he observed the cells in a slice of bottle cork. Okay, a slice of bottle cork. Now, what is bottle cork? A bottle cork is a substance that's made from the bark of tree. Okay, the bottle cork, it's a substance that makes from the bark of tree, and it's a dead cells. Okay, so he observed some structure like hexagonal shape structure. Okay, and this hexagonal shape structure he called as a cell. Okay, now a cell, it's a Latin word, and it means a little room or compartment. Okay, and the other scientist name is Leeuwenhoek observed the living cells like bacteria in a water. Okay, so Leeuwenhoek observed the living cell bacteria first. Okay, now see, there are types of cells. Okay, so you know there are two types of cells. One is prokaryotic cell and other is eukaryotic cell. Okay, now see the difference between a prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Okay, the first of all, what is prokaryotic cell? Prokaryotic cell, it's a primitive type of cell. Okay, when the life is origin and the first cell it is formed is prokaryotic cell, and it's a basic cell. And the example of prokaryotic cell, it's a bacteria. Okay, and eukaryotic cell, it's an advanced cell than prokaryotic cell. It means the eukaryotic cell is evolved from the prokaryotic cell. Okay, and the example of eukaryotic cell are plant cells and animal cell. Okay, now let's see the what is prokaryotic cell. Pro means basic. Here the pro means basic or primitive, and karyot means the nucleus. Okay, so a cell having basic nucleus are called prokaryotic cell, and here the u means true nucleus. Okay, the cell having a true nucleus, it's called eukaryotic cell. Okay, so you have to understand what is prokaryotic cell and what is eukaryotic cell. Basically all bacteria are prokaryotic cell, and all plant and animals having eukaryotic cell. Even humans are also animals though, so we have also a eukaryotic cell. Okay, now what is the difference between both of them? Okay, so first of all, see the size of a prokaryotic cell, a bacteria having a small size. Okay, and the size of a bacteria is about 1 to 10 micrometer. Okay, 1 to 10 micrometer in size. Okay, it is a very small. Okay, and the size of eukaryotic cell, it's a larger than prokaryotic cell. Okay, and the size of eukaryotic cells are more than 5 to 100 micrometer. Okay, between 5 to 100 micrometer there are different types of animal cells and plant cells having a different size. Okay, but its size between 5 to 100 micrometer. Okay, now let's see, these cells means prokaryotic cells having simple nucleus, that simple nucleus without nuclear membrane. Okay, now without nuclear membrane, and it's known as nucleoid. Okay, now what is nuclear membrane? Okay, the nuclear membrane, it's a membrane surrounding the nucleus, and all of you know that the nucleus contain main important material like a DNA, genetic material. Okay, so in prokaryotic cell the genetic material is without nuclear membrane, and in eukaryotic cell the genetic material is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. So the eukaryotic cell having a nuclear membrane and well developed nucleus with nuclear membrane. So genetic material is surrounded by nuclear membrane. Here you can see. Okay, so it is a prokaryotic cell, and prokaryotic cell, it means a bacteria. Okay, bacteria, and the bacteria having genetic material without nuclear membrane. Here the nuclear membrane is absent, only genetic material is present inside the cytoplasm of the prokaryotic cell bacteria. But in eukaryotic cell, you can see it is an animal cell. The nuclear material means genetic material is surrounded by nuclear membrane. Here it is a nuclear membrane, so this structure is well developed, okay, and its structure is called nucleus. It is only present, nucleus, well developed nucleus is only present in eukaryotic cell. It means plant cell, either animal cell. Okay, so this is the basic difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Okay, now let's see, the third point is these cells having a single chromosome. Okay, now what is chromosome? Chromosome is also genetic material. It's other name of the genetic material, organized structure, chromosome. Okay, but in bacteria it is a single, it means prokaryotic cell, it's a single chromosome, only a single chromosome is present. But in eukaryotic cell, cells, plant cells and animal cells having more than one chromosome. Even you know that the humans having 46 chromosomes, 23 pairs of chromosome and 46 chromosome. Okay, so we all eukaryotic cell having more than one chromosome. It is the other difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Okay, and the fourth difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic, you know that these cells does not have membrane bound cell organelle. Prokaryotic cell does not have membrane bound cell organelle. Now what is membrane bound cell organelle? Okay, so in prokaryotic cell, the cell organelles means it's a part of cell which is present inside the cytoplasm. All of you know that there are different cell organelles like a Golgi body, mitochondria, plastids are the different cell organelles, and these cell organelles are absent in prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell does not require any of the cell organelles. Okay, so in prokaryotic cell, the cell organelles, membrane bound cell organelles are absent, and in eukaryotic cell the membrane bound cell organelles are present like plastids, mitochondria, etc. Okay, so these are the basic difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Okay, so all of you know. Okay, next see. Okay, now see the, all of you know what types of cell. Okay, now next see the organism, types of organism. Okay, so basically there are two types of organism. It means a unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Okay, so unicellular organism, it means the organism having a single cell. Single cell makes the full body of organism. Okay, like bacteria. Okay, like bacteria, amoeba, okay, paramecium, yeast, fungi, unicellular fungi, and chlamydomonas, unicellular algae. Okay, these all organism having a single cell, so it is called unicellular organism. Uni means single and cellular means cell, single cell organism. Okay, and next other organisms are multicellular organism. Okay, the multi means more than one. Okay, so different organisms like a fungi, algae, plants, animals are made by more than one cells. The cells organized to form organ, tissue, organs and organ system and form full organism. So it is called multicellular organism. So basically there are all organisms are two type, unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Okay, you have to remember the example of the unicellular organism. It will be asked in 1 marks. Okay, the bacteria, amoeba, paramecium, yeast, chlamydomonas. Okay, so next see the cell. Okay, the cell having a different size and shape. Okay, so the size of a cell is different. Okay, so we have already seen that the prokaryotic cells are small in size and eukaryotic cells are large in size, but in eukaryotic organism there are different size of a cells. Okay, some cells are smaller and smallest cell like a mycoplasma. It's a bacteria and it is the smallest living cell. Okay, so you can ask in example, name the smallest living cell. So you have to write the mycoplasma. It's the smallest living cell. Okay, and there are some large cells. Okay, the larger cell and the largest cells on the earth, it's a ostrich egg. Ostrich is a bird and egg it's released by that bird. Okay, so
Hello.
the ostrich egg can be largest cell of the a living organism. Okay, now cell shape. Okay, the all cells having not the same shape. Okay, the some cells having a fixed shape like a smooth muscle cell, red blood cell, and the nerve cell, but they are all having a different shape. Okay, you can see that the smooth muscle cells are look like this, and RBC shape is a biconcave. Okay, so different cell having a different shape, and the some organism like a amoeba, they can change their shape every time. Okay, so it does not having a fixed shape, definite shape, it can change its shape every time. Okay, now next see the division of labor. Now what is division of labor? Okay, the division of labor means the work. Okay, so all of you know that I am giving an example of a school. Okay, a school is not function by a single person, it is a function by a different person. Okay, and different person having a different function. Like I am a biology teacher, I am teaching only biology, not teaching a history. Okay, a principal sir having also a different function. Okay, so all having a different function, and it is called division of labor. Okay, so you understand. Okay, now in multicellular organism, a different parts, body parts perform different function. Okay, it means our heart is the function of our heart is pump to blood. Okay, so its function is different, and the stomach function is to digest the food. Okay, so our body parts having a different function, so it is called division of labor. Okay, now we can see a division of labor on us in a single cell also. Okay, in single cell we can also see the division of labor. Okay, like say each cell having a cell organelles. Okay, cell organelles perform specific function like a process, produce energy and remove waste material. Okay, you can know that the mitochondria, it's a single part of a cell, it function as a producing of energy. Okay, so single cell having also division of labor. Okay, now see the structural organization of cell. Okay, so structural organization, basically there are three structure, okay, of a cell are nucleus, cell membrane and cytoplasm. All of you know that the cell is made by the three different basic structure. Okay, cell membrane, it's the outer part of the cell, and inside cell membrane there is a cytoplasm. It's a liquid present inside the cell membrane and inside the cell, and there is a center part, it's a nucleus. It is basic structure. And in eukaryotic cell, the cytoplasm contain many organelles like endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosome, mitochondria, plastid, vacuole, ribosomes and centriole. Okay, now after this video we understood about these different cell organelles. Okay, thank you. Stay home, stay safe.